Why you think they call it a hurricane? That's the spirit of a black woman for what you did for slavery. All hurricanes start at West Africa at the same spot where the slaves was put on the ship. All hurricanes stay underwater and follow the same trail the slave ship followed.
Do you guys know Dick Gregory? He's an actor, writer, activist, and also a comedian. Many were entertained by this man. He was very loved by this world. And anyone that is loved by this world, you have to ask yourself, why? Because this world is ruled by Satan the devil. And if Satan loves you, it's for a reason. Dick Gregory, like Martin Luther King, have always fought to liberate black people, to help black people get equal rights in this world. And we know Martin Luther King had a dream that black people would have equality. Martin Luther King been gone 55 years. Black people, let me ask you, do you have equality? No, and you never will. When black people are asked about equality and racism, all they can say is that it is better. It is hitting better. In this particular video, Dick Gregory is being a comedian, but you notice he's not laughing. He is making an inside joke. This joke is on you, black man and black woman. And the only ones laughing is Satan and his people. Dick Gregory is saying that black women are natural disasters. He's saying that black women are naturally disastrous women, that when they get angry, they take it out on the earth and people that had nothing to do with slavery. Hurricanes are not prejudice. Hurricanes don't care what ethnicity you are. But this is a joke on you, black woman. He's calling you an angry black woman. Ain't that what a lot of them call us today? And he ain't leaving out the black man. He's taking jabs at the black man also. He's saying, where is your man, your protector? Your protector ain't got no power. That's why he sends you, the woman, to do a man's job. Ain't that what Satan did with Eve in the garden? Made Eve take the lead? This is Dick Gregory's inside joke. He is a puppet of Satan. He wants black people to beg Satan and the devil for equality in his world. That's what he got. He's the wealthy. You got to understand these black wealthy people. They do not represent our Creator. They represent Satan, the devil. And they always have us chasing dreams, always wanting to entertain us with stupid stuff. The black woman is a natural disaster. That's pure nonsense. But let me tell you the truth about hurricanes and where they come from and why they start out on the coast of Africa. There's a logical reason for this. It is because of Satan and his people that we have unnatural disaster. They are not natural. Anything natural does not harm the earth nor people. These disasters are unnatural, and they are caused by Satan and his children. Remember what Adam and Eve became when they left the garden? They became tillers of the ground. Now that don't mean planting veggies. They digging deep within the earth, stealing her gems, her natural resources, draining her blood, the oil. And all this contributes to global warming. The tillers of the ground that live on the east side of Africa. That's why the hurricanes form on the coast of Africa. They are tilling the ground in the Middle East, mostly in the summertime, when we get hurricane seasons. And draining the oil. You have to know the purpose of the oil. Oil was not created for us to run our automobiles. That oil is created to insulate the earth, to protect the earth from the heat that is in the core of the earth. That heat is reserved for someone. And they are removing the insulation, the oil, which contributes to global warming. And the earth naturally is trying to defend herself. They poking holes all in her. But the ones to the east of Africa, the Middle East, they jabbing her right in her heart. Africa is the heart of this world. So when they do that, they are heating up the earth. And the natural response for the earth is to cool her off. So she creates storm to help her cool off this hot water, to help her cool off the earth. And this is why you see it sit there, turning for a while before it starts moving. And it usually makes land fall where it's hot. And she dumps all that water on the fire, so to speak, to cool off the earth. But this is not natural. It is unnatural, manipulated by Satan's children, the tillers of the ground. And they prosper tremendously from the oil and also from the natural disaster. Hurricane Katrina did $125 billion in damage. Do you know how much the wealthy profited off of that? To rebuild? They win in both ways. The only ones that are not benefiting are the innocent people, having to relocate, having to go in debt to rebuild. It's not fair. And Dick says that the hurricane traveled the same path as the slave ships. That's a lie. Did the slave ship go to the Philippines? They got one brewing right now in the Philippines. But you know, there were about 10 million slaves that survived the transatlantic slave trade. And you know where most of those slaves went? They went to South America, mostly in Brazil. Why didn't the spirit of the black woman send hurricanes there? Only about 388,000 of that 10 million slaves came to America, a very small group. And that small group was a special group. The majority of the slaves were put in South America and the Caribbean, not the United States. And let it be told, they don't want people knowing that black people were everywhere on the planet, even when Columbus came to America. They did bring slaves to America, but there were black people already there along with the Indians. They don't want you to know that there were a lot of Native Black Americans. Yahweh is bringing everything out in the light right now. Black people can see through the BS in this world. We see who is deceiving us, and we know that most of the ones that are deceiving us are our own color. They accept the offer that Satan made to Yeshua, the Son of God. That's what Dick Gregory is. He is an agent of Satan the devil. Why are they wanting to deceive the black people all the time? It's only the black ones. There's a reason for that. So in closing, if you know a black man that is wealthy and is loved by this world, know that he is loved by Satan for a reason, and he is here to deceive. Stop allowing these people to entertain you with foolishness. So guys, that's all I have for today. I would love to know your thoughts on this topic. And I am so thankful to my God Almighty Yahweh for giving me such good positive messages that you can share with your friends and your loved ones. And as I depart today, I pray God Almighty Yahweh help you all to keep seeking the truth that sets you free from this world that's ruled by Satan the devil. Y'all be careful out there in this world.